My next guest is CJ Allen, a class of 2023 player that's rated by On3 as a 4-star top 100 national prospect. Linebacker out of Lamar County Comprehensive in Georgia. CJ, always known as a we before me type of player. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Well, glad to have you on. Let's begin for people to get to know you, people that are hearing your name as a big class of 2023 player. What is your story of getting to this point?
I'll definitely say, it was a tough road. I still got a long ways to go, but, just being from Lamar County, Barnesville, Georgia, a very, a small area, very overlooked a lot. So, I had to just prove myself. My fam wasn't enough, so I had to, go to camps and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know that in Georgia we don't see as many guys come out of Lamar County Comprehensive. So for you, what did it take to get noticed? How did you break onto this recruiting scene?
Just going to camps, in my first camp I went to was an MP camp with Rusty Manziel. I feel like I did very good in that, just knowing Rusty Manziel, and it just went up from there.
Gotcha. Awesome. And what would you say was a key moment for you in getting to where you are, or maybe a turning point along the way?
I'll say a turning point was just putting on my film and just showing that being a linebacker that can run and cover, being at the camp, going drills, like one-on-one drills with the running back, being able to cover in space. So it was a very big turning point.
Gotcha. Yeah, we see you as the linebacker that can do a lot of different things, but when you turn on the tape, what are some things that you notice or things that you think make you stand out?
I think what make me stand out is being able to run from sideline to sideline and, just dissect the play, know what's coming, knowing the back move, and just being able to run.
Gotcha. Okay, and in terms of whether it's influences inside of football or outside, who are some people in your life that you look up to or look for advice from?
Most definitely my mom. I get a lot of advice from her. I look up to her just being an independent mother, and raising 6 kids, and also Coach Toom. Coach Toom been great with me in this process. Every time there's a question asked, I go to Coach Toom and ask him, "Hey, Coach, how you about this?" So definitely, yeah, Coach Toom also.
Awesome. All right, and when you look at where you are in terms of the recruiting process, where's your head? How's everything going for you right now?
Everything's going smoothly right now. I'm going to take a couple visits, my official visit, but I plan on being committed by this summer. I'm going to be an early enrollee. I'm going to graduate high school in December. So, yeah.
Sweet. Sounds good. And in terms of the recruitment process, when you look at your future school, whichever one you pick, what are some things that you're looking for, things that you search for in this recruiting process on your side?
Just honesty, trustworthy, from the football perspective, just being able to be a versatile linebacker, do it all, just not be in this box, but be able to, when you turn the film, the college film, you see that this is a versatile linebacker. And also being at a place where it feels like home, where around people that feel like brothers and sisters, and, just being around great people that want to achieve the same goal.
Gotcha. And getting to this point in the recruiting process, what challenges or what things have you had to overcome to get to where you are?
Definitely, saying no, talking to coaches, 24/7. Also, just being a young man and speaking on how I feel and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay, and when you look off the field, what are some things that you enjoy outside of football or some hobbies that you have?
I'm very a laid-back person outside of football, so, I just like to chill, play video games with my friends, and hang with them.
Gotcha. What do you think is a hidden talent you have or something outside of football that you're really good at?
Let's see, hidden talent. That's a good question. I feel like I'm a great problem solver, if this counts.
Yeah, that'll count.
Like, Also, just thinking outside of the box, stuff like that. When it comes to just like figuring out stuff and things like that.
Sweet. Okay, so now we'll move into a little rapid fire here, and we'll start with this one. If you could have dinner with any living person, who would it be?
Dinner with Little Baby. He's a rapper.
Yeah, okay. And why Lil Baby?
Just being from Atlanta, it's one of my favorite rappers. And, yeah.
Sweet. Okay. And if you had to give us a song recommendation, what would it be?
I'll say play All In by Lil Baby. Yep, All In.
Got you. So I assume that's on the pregame playlist?
Yep, for sure. It's a lot more. It's a lot more.
Yeah. Okay. What does the pregame look like for you?
Pregame? Talking about pregame routine?
Yeah, routine, playlists. What goes on for you?
Playlist, of course I gotta listen to first I'll through the day I'll watch some more film. Just pick up on any extra keys I didn't pick up in the week. And, get dressed and everything. Playlist. I have to play a Little Baby to get me calm, ready to get me thinking about my why. Then I play a person called NBA Youngboy that's very hype and upbeat, and they'll get me up.
There you go. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. And when you go and look back at your process of getting into football and getting into this position where you can be a Power 5 type of player, for you, what was the moment, or was there a moment when you really knew or things started to come into play for you to be at this level?
I'm definitely, just being a little kid, I was just playing the game, for fun. Then even my 9th grade year, I was like, whatever come with it. But, I knew I had to go to counts. But a moment that really just solidified it, I'll say, was an All-Star game. I'll never forget the quarterback. He had rolled, tried to break the pocket, and I had ran him down. That was a play that's just all right, yeah, I can do this, and just competing with guys that with more ranking than me, more offers than me at camps, and just competing. Yeah, I say so it solidified it also.
Well, when you get some of these rankings and stars that you've gotten, I know different outlets have you in some different spots, but On3 with a really big post lately in their rankings update puts you as a top 100 national player. Got you the 4-star ranking. So when you look and react to that, what goes through your head?
I'll say it's a blessing for sure. Never take it for granted. But I feel like that whether it's a 1-star, 2-star, or 5-star, it doesn't define me as a person or as a player, because either way it goes, if I'm a 1-star or a 5-star, I still have to wake up in the morning at 5 and go run. I still got to work. So, just being I still got to work and be a player. So, but it's a blessing for sure. It's a blessing, just finally just being recognized, as one of those top linebackers. It's a blessing. But I'll say it doesn't make me. I don't go around bragging about it, but it's a blessing for sure. I'm very grateful.
For sure. And that doesn't define you, doesn't make you, like you said. So when we look at who you are and how you define yourself and how you want to be seen, what makes you you? How do you define yourself?
What makes me is, not a lot of attention, I learned how to deal with it now, but it's just fine. But me just being a humble kid and never changing, and not let the situation define me. So, for example, I live by something called the chosen one. Out of all the kids, I was chosen. So I would this situation I'm in doesn't define me. It's what made me define me, if that makes sense. So, the hard times, everything, that's what defines me.
For sure. Okay, and when we look at your overall going forward, what are some goals you have in mind or things that you'd like to achieve?
Some goals I have in mind is definitely, just coming up, just being a leader on the team, leading the team, just getting to the playoffs this year. It's been a minute since Lamar County been to the playoffs, so I won't lead our team to that.
So hypothetically, if you were to hit it big in terms of football and be in a position to give back to your community, what would be some things you want to do or causes that you want to support?
I think I'll just make gyms and stuff for kids. More activity for the kids. It's not a lot of activities, and also I think I'll buy like apartments and stuff like that for people and things like that. So, but for sure, things and activity for kids to do, outside of school, after school programs and things like that. Because I know that a lot of kids, that's how that way they stay out of trouble is after school program. So they go to a whole day of school, then go to the after school program and do work, learn more, bonding with other kids, and that keep them out of trouble. So definitely like after school programs.
For sure. Okay, and then as you move forward, what's next for you in terms of maybe visits or camps or training, or what's coming up?
Definitely training. That's a everyday thing, especially track. Because with Coach Toom, I know Coach Toom, that track workout be different, but training, that's like an everyday thing. Visits, I'll say my next visit is April 9th. I'm going to Tennessee. That's my next one.
Awesome. And you say the track workouts are different. What's that like for you being a multi-sport athlete as well?
It definitely helps me a lot. Just being able just staying active all year around, it definitely helps me a lot. And I can say track helps a lot too. Also, so working out, because track that's a full body workout. Yes, it's your legs for sure, but your shoulders, and also being able to push through. Like, come on, like one more 400 or one more 200. So just having teammates and being competitive all year long, it helps a lot.
Well, take me through it. Being a track guy as well, what does that workout look like for you with Coach Toombs and that track look there?
Coach Toombs feeling good. We'll have about about 2 400s, 2 300s, 2 200s, 2 100s. Then we'll probably hit some stairs and hit some hills. So yeah, it's a little tough.
Nice. Okay. Well, now we've got your coach as well, Coach Toombs, on the phone. And, Coach, when you take a look at CJ, when you talk to maybe college coaches or scouts that are evaluating him, what are some things that you share and things that we need to know about him?
Well, the first thing I noticed about him, God permitted me the opportunity to be with Jared Davis, who was a first-round drafted with the Lions who played at Florida. I was with him at Camden County. When I first met CJ, his entire demeanor, the way he spoke, the way he carried himself, quiet leader. I was like, that's Jared Davis. Like, that's JD all over again. I'm like, no, this can't be the same kid. So as time progressed, I'm like, he is JD. And I talked to JD. He was like, Toom, like, that's me. So CJ wasn't a big vocal leader, but you can just tell he had the it factor. And it was crazy because CJ's actually known me for years before I actually knew him, because I knew his brother, Keelan, who plays at Southeast Missouri. And I met him at the camps, but CJ was always the little brother who tagged along, and I never knew that. So when I first met CJ, he told me, he said, well, Coach, I've actually known you for years, but you never knew me. So it was kind of like divine intervention that CJ and I were going to be together.
That's awesome. Well, Coach, CJ, thank you both for your time. It was great talking with you today.
No problem. Thank you.